today.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
Throwing right away is Winston, complete to Michael Thomas.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense for the Bears, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Anthony. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to Hunt. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Anthony
Swings this out for Hunt.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Operating from the gun. Anthony got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
Got his man, it's Bo Melton. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a first down coming up.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jameis to throw it.
This pass complete to Melton. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Winston.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Adam Troutman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Anthony.
And he'll find Pittman.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Operating from the gun, Anthony. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Anthony. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Anthony. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Off the play fake, Anthony out to his left. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Kareem Hunt with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
First down, Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The 2nd down throw for Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
They go play action here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Anthony. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Finding Knox there, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Anthony steps away to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
What you doing, dog? What are you doing?
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it.
Past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Anthony. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Anthony. And he will find Ridley on the left side.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. To throw on 2nd down. Anthony. He'll find Metcalf. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to get the football. Here as the ball will come out to the 20. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard, need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Winston.
He's able to find Melton.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Throwing, Winston.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 39. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. To throw is Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Kamara up the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Winston. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Anthony, little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Flushed out right.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
And he is going to have the Bears' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And that a nice throw right there, and I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march. No, it helps to have fresh legs early. And they're going to ride him a lot as this year goes on. But one other thing to keep in mind, as you keep having success, you actually have built up some momentum. Your body responds to that as well. So I see no reason for this to slow down anytime soon.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Winston and the Saints now down 21-14. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Winston. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A 1st down throw for Winston. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
He's got his target. It's Olave.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's Olave bringing in another one. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Thomas has got it, complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Winston. Dancing to his left.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now Winston. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He's got Gore. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Winston to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. One last shot now for Winston. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Chicago, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.